Hey peeps, happy Sunday. So I have a journal share for you today. This journal will be listed in my Etsy shop by the end of the day today. This one is a little bit different. I use digital paper, which I've never used before. Shout out to my girl Tracy for telling me about this cool website. I can't really remember the name. I want to say it's Snap Click Supply or something like that, but I'll put the link to the website down in the description below. But this paper collection is Prima's Tea Time collection, and I was excited that they had it because I always wanted to use it again because I had the kit, but I used up every little bit of it. So yeah, I used it to make this journal. I was really excited about how it came out. It's totally not my personal style, but it was fun to do. It's kind of vintage, shabby chic-ish, very girly. So the image came from Pixby, and it actually was printed on a background, but I wasn't quite feeling the background, so I fussy cut her out and I put her on the tea time paper. So let's get started. It is 6 by 9, and all the other details will be in the listing on my shop. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm laughing because I've recorded this so many times already. So here it is. I put some lace on the spine. This beautiful lace came from my bestie Melly. Thank you, Mel's. And yes, some coffee dyed seam binding tied around it. And this charm actually came from the Prima warehouse when me and Melly went a few years ago. Of course it doesn't want to, okay, there we go. Let's see. Remove the seam binding so you guys can see it. So I alcohol inked it a little bit. I don't know if you could tell. I put a little bling in her hair, and I put some stickles on her pearls, which I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but let's see. I also put some shimmer all over the whole journal as well. So I don't know if the camera is picking up the stickles, but, or the shimmer for that matter. But yeah, so let's get inside. So I covered the inside pockets with some lace. And am I in camera? Okay, in frame here. So you can add something in the pockets here. I put, some lace on a few of the pages, so there's a little tiny tuck spot there. I use my butterfly punch here. I fold some music sheets and made a little tuck spot. I also reinforced it because although the paper isn't like vintage, I don't really know how old it is, but it was coming apart, so I wanted to reinforce the music sheets. Make sure it didn't come apart, so there's a little pocket here. And of course, everything is coffee dyed. What I did was I didn't print, when I downloaded the paper, I didn't print it on cardstock because my printer does not like cardstock. I printed it on, I think my paper is 28 or 30 pounds, which is a nice weight, but I wanted this to be a little sturdier. So what I did was I just reinforced it on my coffee dyed cardstock. So it's very sturdy. The pages are really sturdy. I have a coin envelope that I added some washi tape to, and just a little sales receipt and a tag that Melly sent me as well with a little dress form and some sari silk up there. And then I have the little vintage bag, and I added some leftover lace that I had in my stash. Added a little stamping. Some more lace on the edges. I hope I'm not saying lace on the spine again. So I have this little frame that I believe Melly sent me as well. And I just put this little die cut here. So you can add a little picture there if you like. I use my border punch, my one and only border punch on the edges here. I really need to look for some border punches. If you guys know any place where I can get some decent price border punches, let me know. I did the same thing, fold the music sheets to make a pocket. I love the contrast of the dark color and the light color. And again, I reinforced the spine. I love this paper with the butterfly stencil. Another little stamp here. Some crocheted lace. Again, I did the same thing. Added a little dress form here that I covered with leftover paper from the collection. Added a little scrap of the lace here and added this little, and made it a little tuck spot. And then this is the image I got from Melly that I put my coffee dye paper in my printer just to see. It almost got stuck. One of the pages ripped. I think if I wanted to print directly on my coffee dye paper, I would have to iron it, which that's not going to happen. So, yeah. This is a little tax receipt that I got from Melly as well. So I just stuck that in there. And this is a time card, and I just added some scraps of lace, and it's Tim Holtz. This is Tim Holtz? I think this is Tim Holtz. Little flash card, and I'm trying to use up all these beads I have. So I just added these beads to this little safety pin and put some sari silk on here, and yeah. I love these safety pins. I got them from my discount store, and I just alcohol inked them. And that is that. I'll put that back later. I added some seam binding around this bag here. And then I just left it open. Do I have it? Yeah, I have another journal card. And this is actually from the original tea time paper that I had. So I had some cards left over from this collection. Add a little doily stamp there. And a little envelope that I paper clipped up there at the top. I love how this stencil looks. I need to buy more of these stencils. They look so nice when you coffee dye them. I did the same thing with the music sheet as well. And again, I covered the back pocket with some lace. And then there's the back. So that is it, you guys. This was a lot of fun. I actually bought 2 of Tsunami Rose's kits, and I'm working on journals using those. Just so you know, the journals that I use digital kits will be a little bit more expensive because it's a lot of ink being used and a lot of paper that's not cheap being used to download these kits, but not too much more expensive, but you know, just so I can manage to keep giving you guys different style journals, you know. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to know what you think. I'll put all the information down in the description box below. And I hope you have an amazing Sunday. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.